everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back. This is the last week in February of the Mini Kit Monday kit that we put together, or that I put together. I showed at the beginning of the month that I made page kits, and I didn't show you all the photos that I was using, and the main reason was because of the photos I'm using today, because it's kind of I guess a little bit of a funny story. I'm going to cover it up for just a moment, but I want to show you the sketch that I'm going to be using. Now, these are hearts that go, see, who is this? This is Page Maps. I love this, and I've seen several people use this, the hearts that go down. Love, love, love that, except what I'm going to scrap about, it has nothing to do with hearts or happy or love or nothing. So I may end up just doing circles that go down, and I'm going to see if I'll stitch them by hand. I probably would have time for that, but just not on camera. So anyway, it called for 2 3.5 by 4 photos, and wood grain, and this had a grid, but I have something else. Now remember that Daisy gave us the inspiration by using the word Valentine. So we're going to use veneer, wood veneer, and then a flat alpha, which I have here, as you can see. Little word stickers, which I used a bunch of them on my last photo, and there's still some here. Envelope, tag, or library pockets. And look, I found a library card, and then I found this paper that I think I'm going to make the envelope with, and I recently found the little We Are Memory Keepers envelope maker, so I'm going to try to make that for this. And let's see, neutral is this gray polka dot paper with the white polka dots. I have thickers. Oh yeah, because I'm using this. I'm either going to do This Happened or Seriously, and I'm leaning towards the seriously because it's a little snarky because of the story that went with it. I'm definitely going to have to journal because it's not going to make any sense if you just saw the photos. And then the ink, I've been inking around the edges, so I still have this hickory smoke ink to go around the edges if I need to. Nouveau drops. You know, I threw away the black last time, and I have the white. Yeah, I don't like it. And then ephemera. I have the flowers and I have hearts, but I'm probably not going to use the hearts, and I have it right there. Okay, so let me show you the photos. And I think I talked about it a little bit about what happened, and normally, I mean, it's a little bloody, so if that bothers you, I'm sorry, I'll cover it up. But here I am, I'm at the doctor's office with my pant leg up, because underneath my thumb, and you'll see it, but it's just not so close up. And this is a very close up of my leg, is I got attacked by a rooster at a patient's house. So I'll just cover that up there. And I was afraid that I was going to get some sort of infection, and I had to go to, it's a workman's comp, you know? How many people can say that they get pecked by a rooster and it's a workman's comp issue? Not many of you, I am sure. Okay, so here are my papers. Here's that beautiful wood grain. Mine's this is, vertical, and this is definitely horizontal. That's okay. So I love this beautiful blue, and then here is the gray. So I need to trim everything down. I think, let's see. Let me go ahead and get everything trimmed, and that way we can get this thing together. I don't think I've ever done page kits for for my mini kit Monday, I think I've only done like, you know, a kit for the month. So this has been interesting. Let me just put it that way. I don't necessarily like it, but it is good to have something, do something different, because you know, you don't know if you'll like it or not. Okay, so if I have this, oh gosh, it's already, you know, nothing is ever 12 by 12. Not everything is. So, and then this, I think I want this to be 3 inches. Oh, because if I look at that, and this looks like maybe it's, so if this, okay, if I made this 3 and this 5, that would be 8, and then this would only be 4. So how about if I make both of those 4.5? Did that make any sense? 7, what did I say, 3? I don't know, did it? Okay. I'm done with this one. And I'll save that because that is a good neutral. Okay, so there is that. And so then there's 9. And if I have them even, so let me make this 4.5. Oh. Is there something on the other side? Oh, it's got butterflies. Okay. And then it has a beautiful scallop right here. And I need a pretty color for the scallop. I chose this color blue because of my shoes and the little pad that's under my leg. It's funny. And I think, you know, this is kind of a weird thing to scrap, but in my opinion, I hope it doesn't happen again. But let me tell you a little bit about this rooster. So I go out to my patient's house, and she doesn't live far from town, so it's not like she's out deep in the country or anything, but she has, you know, she has chickens, and of course she has several roosters, and she has a horse, and I don't know what other, let's see, she has ducks, and the ducks aren't a problem, or they haven't been with me. It's only been this one little rooster, and he's a little one. He's not very big. I bet he's maybe all of about 12 inches tall. And I'm sure I'm not saying it right, but is it a banning? Something like that. That's what everyone tells me. And the owner did said, yes, that's exactly what kind of rooster he is. And when I first went there, he didn't bother me. He would just crow every time I showed up. And I thought, oh, he was kind of announcing me, you know. I thought, well, whatever. Oh, darn. I'm not getting that out again. Let's just trim this. And it didn't go straight. So let's see. Anyway, so this one visit, the attack visit, he was right by my car, and I opened up the door and I saw him, and I kind of made a comment. You know me. Yeah, talk to my cats. I'm going to talk to a rooster. And I said to him, oh, are you not going to announce me today? I know that didn't make a difference. You know, I'm not that dumb. And so he was by my car door, didn't think anything of it. And then I start walking up to the house, and I hear, you know, and he's following me. But at first, you know, I thought, well, whatever, you can come up to the patio too. No, he came up and just pecked me, you know, through my pant leg and left a mark. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I lifted up my pant leg, and when I got to the door, and the caregiver, she, not the owner, the caregiver opened the door. She goes, oh my gosh, did he get you? And I said, yes. And she goes, yeah, he's got me so many times. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's a repeat offender. I didn't even know. Oh, I was not happy. So I get into the patient's room, and I look at my leg again, because it is really smarting at this point. And it's kind of dripping. The blood is kind of dripping. And the owner came in, and she goes, oh, did I tell you his name? I don't think I did. So he's a little bitty rooster. And whatever kind I told you he was, his name is Napoleon. And I just have to laugh at that, because, oh my gosh, is that like the perfect name for this creature? Because he's so little, and he's got some sort of complex, that's for sure. And she told me, she told me the way to handle him is, I have to, here, I'll cover that up so you don't have to see it. I have to look at him and point my finger and say, Napoleon, no. And I'm like, oh yeah, as if that's going to work. And I said that to her. I said, I just don't think that's going to work for him. And she goes, oh yes, it will. I didn't agree with that. So I'm going to take a pause in my story, because I need to find something to make a scallop here. Actually, it's on the wood grain, and it's on the gray side. So let me get something dark, probably black. See, I have on blue pants and black shoes. It won't matter. I just need something dark. So to be continued. Okay, so I kind of went a different direction. So I do have a couple. I've recently have received as gifts, and I've purchased a couple of these edge trimmers, and I chose this one to go here. And I said I was going to get something dark because that's what this shows, but I decided to go, well, this is what I was going with, but you know what, I couldn't really see it, and I certainly couldn't see it up here. I didn't really want to go like super dark. I didn't want to have to dig through anything else, but on the opposite side was this gold, and I'm like, you know what, I like the gold, that will work for me, and you can see it on both. Okay, so I said that I was going to do circles, so I have another bin that says circles. I'll put all my circles in here, and I'm going to look to see if I have anything that would go that I don't have to punch out, because I am thinking I'm going to have to punch some of the circles out. So I kind of like that. I like that size, and I'm pretty sure I cut these out. I had already punched those out. Oh, that's pretty. I like that color. So I don't know if I have anything else that color. See, and I have like this color green. Somehow there's a butterfly in here. I don't know where that came from. So all of these are about the same size. Let's see. I was thinking about doing some trimming, you know, stitching, what am I talking about? Trimming. I also put my doilies in here. See, I've got that. Maybe maybe this one. Oh, here's a star. The star, I have another place for stars. This should be under flowers. I'm a super awesome person, water. Huh. Okay, we'll go with something weird like that. Oh, these are smaller. Oh, you know what this is? These are paint chips that when I went to Home Depot to get paint chips for my bathroom, I had those, those paint chips, and I just punched them out. Okay, this one, how about this? That way. Oh wait, that is chipboard. This is chipboard. Maybe I could put a chipboard down here. And then have that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm okay if I do 5. Oh, I love this color plaid. I love it. Let me see. I'm just going to throw it in there because I love it so much. Well, this is from Millie in June. Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite collections. That's one of my favorite papers. I just love it. It's by Fancy Pants. It's crazy. I don't even know how many years ago that came out. It's one of those things that just keeps on. Sassy Pants Soda. So by having like a bottle cap here and a bottle cap there, yeah, and then and here and here, and because I'm going to make that smaller. I think I'm good. Wait, but wait. Do I use that? Huh. I really should have another row of these because it looks a little weird. I'm going to slide this over here. Should have another row of circles. go and I can, oh, I don't have anything that is yellow. If I did that, how about that? I may end up taking the foam off of that because it's two-dimensional for me. Here's another star. Those need to, oh, here. There's that. Sorry, you can't see all my circles. Okay. What am I looking for? 25 cents. No. Oh, okay. So back to the rooster. So the rooster, so she told me, you know, to get my finger and blah, 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 and tell him no. And I knew that wasn't going to work. And she, I think I might move that there and move that there. Anyway, so I did my visit, and when I got done, I called my manager and I told her what happened, and that means for it to be workman's comp, I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork and I had to go into a clinic and they assessed me. And this is where I am. I'm at the clinic. And I get antibiotics because, you know what? I never know. You never know. So it didn't like disable me by any means, but it's just the process of it. So I had to go back out to the house, you know, because he is my patient. I see him about once a week, sometimes twice a week. And the next 2 times I go out there, I don't see him. And you know what? I think here, let's do it like that. So I'm thinking, oh, here's a bird, which I think is appropriate, and it's yellow. But it's not a rooster, but that's okay. Anyway, I don't see him, and, you know, but then the last time I went out there, I did. And, okay, back up a little bit. So I wasn't going to let him do that to me again. And I thought, well, how am I going to, you know, I can't keep him from pecking me because the caregiver, the one that helps take care of the patient, she says that he attacks her all the time, which I don't think is right. But, and she shows me all of her scars and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle that. And let's see, that's a different kind of yellow. I think I'm about done, and you guys are probably about done me looking in that too. So I needed to do something to kind of protect myself. So I bought these high up to the knee rain boots, and they're rubber, and pretty sure that it would protect me from, I mean, I can't keep him from doing it, but maybe keep him from penetrating my skin. That was the point. And so I bought the rain boots and I put them on before I get out of the car. And the very last time I went there, I saw him, and I was listening for him as he was running up. So I would take a few steps and I would hear ch-ch-ch-ch, and I turn around and I get my finger and I say, Napoleon, no. And he and he was like looking around like who are you talking to? Like, you're crazy, lady. Yeah. And so then I turn and I walk some more, and I hear him. I turn and I get my finger again, and he stops and looks around, and I'm like, no. So then I'm taking bigger steps, and I'm walking up. I'm up on the patio on the porch, and it's big. It's a big big patio, and I ring the doorbell like, hurry, come, and I'm like looking at him, and he had hopped up onto the end of the edge of the patio, and I'm like, please come, and they came real quick, and I like hurried in, and so he didn't get me that time. Oh, but oh my gosh. So usually I have an escort that I go in and I come out of the, oh, you know what? I wonder if I could just do a circle of that. Mischief. Look, you know what? So I need a circle for this one and that. And I have a couple circle punches, if I can find them. Let's see. I got a bunch of new punches from Tuesday morning. Let's see, here is, oh, here's one. Let's see how big this one is. I think it's that size. There. So, am I happy with that size? Yes, I am. And I want to get as much of the yellow as I can, so I'm just going to go like this. I know you'll be able to tell that it was once a star. There is that. And I love the pinks here. There is that. So I don't think I am going to do any stitching because I've got some chipboard. If I can talk. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I just need one more. Isn't that funny how I am that close? So let me find a color that I've already used. Could I use this one? Could I use that one? How about this? See, I have enough of the green. I have some yellow, which I'm happy with. And I have this beautiful gold. And I think I want a pink. But you know, I think that this color pink would work. I really do. Okay. So it's different. It's a funny story. So let's see. They have the title. So there was a like a banner here, fishtail banner that goes down for the journaling, and then the title goes up here. But I'm going to do seriously. That's what I'm going to do. So what I also am going to do is I'm going to ink around these circles with this, so you don't have to see my my wound. There's 2 puncture marks for the beak. It's not bleeding, it's just red, but some people get really grossed out at stuff like that, so I don't want to lose subscribers because of it. So I'll just cover it up. And okay, so let me kind of get this together and let you see, and then I will work on doing the banner as well. Oh, I know what it is. I need to make this. this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to use as for my journaling, is that. I don't want it upside down. So, so maybe I will make, I don't know. I will make an envelope. Whether I use it or not, it's going to be a different story. So let me get to work on what I've already discussed, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, I probably did more than I told you I was going to. So to start with, the title was going to be Seriously, but you know what? It really didn't go with what I was trying to say. So I just cut off the L and the Y. So it says Serious Rooster Wound. And you know what? I think I'm just going to leave this here, and you can pull this out, and that way you can see my leg. I mean, it's really not that big a deal. But it goes with the story. It makes it the mystery. So I have the flat alpha. And I was looking at this. I was trying to remember where I bought this, and I think I got it like at one of those steel.com, where you get steel of the day, and I got a lot of the alpha. And this is back from 2014, so that has been some time ago. And I have several colors, but I couldn't believe how much of this color I had left over to write as much as I did. I did have to kind of make an R from a B, just like I did on that last page as well. I put the year, and I put lift, so you can lift that up. Sounding good. Okay, so the things that I don't have, okay, let's look back here at my cheat sheet. I have wood veneer, and I have this, and I haven't glued this one down yet. I have the flat alpha. I don't have any little word stickers, so that's why I have this here, and here is the other one. I don't know if I'll be able to find any words, but we'll see. I have the envelope. I did make this from this. I just bought this. I know I didn't do it right, because I made this one as a sample, because I thought it was the size that they said, but it doesn't fit. So I will have to make another little card to go inside it, and then in here, if you put there, and then that makes the little notch, and that I do like. And so that is for another day. This one's for another day. Let's see. The neutral was this. I have the thicker. I did the inking around the edges and even around this. Okay, Nuvo drops. You know how I am. Okay, I will use it. And then ephemera. All right, so that's where I am. So let me look here. Let me at least get some of the words, see if I can do this. Captured, that would be good. I'll do captured here. I don't know if there's really anything. Oh, my heart. Maybe oh, my stars. Okay. See, most everything that we scrap is supposed to be happy, but there's not a lot of scrappy stuff that is for like some of the bad moments in our lives. Okay, so I'll put this day. I'll put that up here. And how about remember this? else do I have? Don't forget, these days, love this the best. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to, okay, at least I have 3 on here, which is better than I had a few moments ago. Okay, now let's see. You know, I had my flowers. It's got some peach colored. I really like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna just add that, and that's it. I know it's kind of crazy. I've got some buttons out. Let's see. I think the buttons are too small, the ones that I got out. Oh, yep. So I'm gonna do my journaling on here. I'm gonna lift this up and put it on here and glue this down, and I think I'm gonna be done. Oh, you know what, I still have the Nuvo drops. Let me glue everything down and then we'll do the Nuvo drops and then we'll be done. Okay, there really wasn't a lot to glue down, so I am going to go ahead and just, let me see. Here's what I have left over from whenever I was making the pocket. I haven't used this in, it's probably been a couple years. So okay, here it comes. Oh my goodness. Oh God, it's so hard. Okay. I'm going to just I just can't get it to come out. See if I kind of go around and around. See if that makes a difference. I am trying to like them. I really am. I know it's hard to tell. Okay, I'm done. That's it. I am so over that. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are, let me clean that pen. It's in the trash. I gave it my best shot with those Nuvo drops. I just don't have the patience. Okay. Okay, trash. So I am going to use some sequins. I think, let's see if I have some handy. No, I do. Let's see, I have this lot. And see what else I have. Well, I wasn't really prepared for that. Okay, I'll tell you what, here, I have this. These are, I got these from JoJo Kelly. She gave these to me. It's been quite some time ago. I just don't use them very often. But I like the pink that's in there. So here, why don't I do a pink here, and I'll do a white one there. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty. Let's see, how about one here? And maybe a white one there. And that's it. That's all I'll do. I'll just glue those down. I'm going to use my tweezers and my Distress Collage medium to glue them down. Well, I don't know if I can use my tweezers, to be honest with you, because it's got a dome on it. And I know this has some ink there. I'm not going to worry about that. Where was this? Well, it's going over here. I don't know where it was. There's that. There's this one. And I did not glue this down. Remember I said you don't have to do the whole thing in the Distress Collage medium. But I do want the heart there. Okay, there. I'm happy. I just need to do my journaling and then I'm done. Thanks, guys. I know this one is super duper long. I really appreciate you guys watching this with me today as I'm creating this in my silly story. So I don't have to see the rooster again. My patient passed away. I am a hospice nurse, so it's to be expected. But yeah, that's kind of a funny story with this rooster named Napoleon. Okay, I will see you guys next time. You have an awesome day. And make sure you check out the other ladies' pages. I'll leave links to their channels below. And make sure you check out our Facebook challenge group. There's always great inspiration. It's a lovely group of ladies. So yeah, I don't think we have any men yet. So if we do, I'm sorry. I haven't really noticed. I'm not as active as I like to be. So maybe when I have a break this week, maybe I'll be better about, getting on the Facebook. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I know I'm rambling. You guys have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.